the children. Hope you all are doing good at home. In the previous session of mathematics, we studied on the lesson practical geometry. So after studying about the geometry, we will switch on to the arithmetic back. We will be studying the very interesting lesson, that is the squares and square roots. You all know what are natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these are natural numbers. What if you take the squares of them? All these are basics which you have studied. So soon we shall recall it, children. Square means you obtain it by multiplying the same number twice. If at all you multiply the same number twice, the product what you get is called the square of that number. Like 1 is the first natural number. So if I multiply 1 with the 1 again, the product what you get is 1 into 1, which is 1 again, or I can write it as 1 square, which is equal to 1. Similarly, next natural number 2 if I consider, children. If I multiply the same number twice, 2 into 2 is what? 2 square. What is 2 square? 2 2s are 4. Similarly, 3. 3 into 3 is 3 square. 3 3s are 9. 4 is 4 into 4, which is equal to 4 square, 16. 5 into 5 is 5 square, which is equal to 25. 6 is 6 into 6, which is 6 square, 36. 7 andre 7 into 7, which is 7 square, equal to 49. 8 is 8 into 8, which is 8 square, equal to 64. 9 is equal to 9 into 9, which is equal to 81. 9 square bardu 81. And 10. I will write it here. Why? Because next I want space from 11 to 20. Why am I writing so many things? It is because, children, I want to tell you a hint or a magic or a clue which you will have to remember or recall in order to understand this in a better way. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This much space is enough now. 11 is equal to 11 into 11, which is 11 square. 11 square is 121. 12 is 12 into 12, which is equal to 12 square. 12 square is 144. 13 square andre 13 into 13, 13 to the power 4, 169. 14 andre 14 into 14, which is 14 square, 196. 15 into 15 is equal to 15 square, which is 200. Into 16 is equal to 16 square. 16 square, which is 256. 17 into 17 is equal to 70 square, which is 289. 18 into 18 is 18 square, which is 324. 19 into square, children, 361. And 20 into 20 is 20 square, which is equal to 400. Why did I write so many things? You may be wondering why ma'am is writing so much. It is the basics which you already know, you may think. But still I will explain you, because I want to tell you something new. What is that? We shall wait and watch. Now, one tagondre. How do you define a square under, children? It is if at all you get a perfect square by multiplying the same two numbers. The product what you obtained by multiplying same two numbers is called the square number. So, I have written all the square numbers up to 20. I will write here for you 10. Why there? After 9, 10 into 10 is equal to 10 square, which is 8,100. Correct? Now, look children, 1 is 1 into 1, 1 square. So, which is again, when you multiply 1 into 1, you will get back 1. Similarly, 2 into 2 is 2 square. You know, to the power 2 is read as square. 2 square is 4. 3 into 3, 3 square is 9. 4 into 4, 4 square is 16. 5 into 5, 5 square is 25. You know all this. Now, this products, what you are getting children, the numbers 1, 9, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100. All these numbers are called square numbers. These are square numbers, and of course they are called perfect squares. Why they are called perfect square? Because they are perfect. How they are perfect? Because they are obtained by multiplying same number twice. They are obtained by multiplying same number twice, and hence these numbers are called the square numbers, and they are also called the perfect squares. So we have written now children, and 10 square is 100, 11 square 121, 12 square 144, 13 square 169, 14 square is 196, 15 square 225, 16 square 256, 17 square 289. So up to some 30 square or 40 square children, you should know, you should have it in your mind without seeing. If asked how much is 25 square, but after 625 you should be able to tell. Like this you should know up to some 40 square, that you prepare yourself at home. Okay, and I will be shortly giving you an assignment based on this to write up to 50 square. Okay, before that, why I wrote all this is the question. Now hope you have understood which are the perfect square numbers and why they are called perfect squares, and how do we obtain squares now, square numbers. These are called squares children. Square roots we shall learn it later. First we will learn more on this square numbers. Now if you look at these products or the perfect squares, what I said, and you know units, tens, hundreds place. If I write the number 238, if I write children, 8 is in units place, 3 is in tens place, 2 is in hundreds place. Yes, no, you know this. Units, tens, hundreds, like this you will go. Now look at the unit place of all these perfect squares. Look at the units place of all these perfect squares and just find out the number. If only single numbers are there, that itself is in the units place, don't worry. So here 1 is in the units place. So what I will do is children, I will just prepare the list of the numbers in units place. Here I have space here. Units place alliro numbers na I am listing, which are there 1, 4, 9 bantu. Next this two single numbers ittu, so that is in the units place, so I wrote all the 3 numbers. Next time there 16 bandaga 6 is in the units place, I will write 6. Next to 25 bandaga I have number 5 in the units place, I will write. Next I got 36. 6 is in the units place. I have already written. I will not write. Next is 49. 9 in the units place. I have already written. I will not write. 64 andre 4 is in the units place. Already 4 I have written. 81 andre 1 is in the units place. 1 I have already written. I will come to 100 square andre 0 is in the units place. I have not included. So 0 I will add in the units place list. Now 121 andre 1 is in the units place. It is already there. Next 144 only 4 already there. 169 only 9 in the units place, it is already there. Again 196 only 6 is in units place, which is already there. 5 in the units place is already there. 6 is there, 9 is there, 4 is there, 1 is there, 0 is there. So till 20 I need not write any numbers. Why? I got all of them already. By the time I reach 10 square, isn't it children? So now I have written all the numbers up to some 20 square children. If you observe the numbers in the units place carefully, they are either ending with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. How did I get these numbers? By picking the numbers in the units place of the square numbers. When I do so, either the perfect squares are ending with 0, athwa 1 or or 4 or 5 or 6 or 9. So from this, children, can we say that if at all any number, I will give you some big number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, followed by 0. So since 0 is at the end, it is, if 0 is in the end, it is in the units place, is it a perfect square? 9 is in the end, can we say in general, if at all any number is ending with the numbers 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 in the units place, then such numbers are perfect squares. It may be square of anything. It may be square of 1723 also, don't worry. In the end, if at all in the units place we have 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, can we say that number is a perfect square? So children, from this we can say that if at all the numbers are ending with the digits 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 in the units place, such numbers are perfect squares. This is one concept you will have to remember.